Hello world, what's going on, man? Another blessed day. Back at y'all with another video. Might get a little intense. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to tell y'all about the first time I got shot. Getting straight to it, straight at it. I'm about to tell y'all the first time I got shot. Now keep in mind, I have been shot on 3 different occasions. 3 different times I've been shot. And I thank God I'm still here, share my story with y'all. But let's get into it. This got to be like 1994, because I'm working at the New Orleans Center. I'm working in the New Orleans Center, but I'm working at Chick-fil-A. The New Orleans Center is where everybody, you know, uptown, a lot of people, Melph, Cali, St. Thomas, they went to the New Orleans Center. They had Macy's in there, Lord and Taylor, but the food court was nice. They had a real nice food court. They also had a Cafe Du Monde in there at that time. A lot of tourists come to New Orleans for Cafe Du Monde. They had one in the New Orleans Center. They also had like a Spiro's Pizza. They had a dagger shop in there. They had a game room, a big game room in there. They had a Frankenstein hot dog place. I worked there too, my boy Johnny. Shout out Johnny. Man, but I worked at Chick-fil-A. I was in there at Chick-fil-A. And it was one of those weekends I got paid. I wasn't in the game. I wasn't hustling. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my little thing. Working, stacking my little bread, you know, taking care of my siblings and so on and so forth. So I get paid. I go to the project store. When I get off work, it's like about 7:30, 8 o'clock that night. I shoot to the project store, which is across the street from the Melph on Martin Luther King and Liberty. Shoot over there, cash my check. Cause dude didn't want to cash my check. Ali didn't want to cash my check. I had to convince him, man, look, I need my money. I gotta go pay a bill in the morning, which it was bull because I just needed to get my bread. You know when you get paid, you want your money? I wanted my money, man. I wasn't trying to wait till in the morning. And I wanted to have fun with my little brothers and my little sisters. So, got my check cash, went inside, and what we like to do on the weekends is play cards with one another. This was our jokes, you know, this is us having fun. So I give everybody a little change, a little bread, you know what I'm saying? We're doing our thing, got buku ones, cause we went from 50 cents to $1. So we started off at 50 cents, you know what I'm saying? Got a little change, got about $10 worth of quarters, but we know we're gonna move to the dollar, so we ain't need much quarters. But anyway, we having fun, we enjoying ourselves. My baby brother, Wick, like, man, I'm hungry, I want something to eat. So my sister like, yeah, I want something too. I'm like, what y'all want? Everybody placed their orders. Chips, Little Debbie's, cupcakes, honey buns, Big Shot cool drinks. If you're from New Orleans, you know about that Big Shot. Ain't nothing like that Big Shot pineapple cold drink. Especially at night when you tweaking. You know, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, you don't want to go outside. You got that Big Shot on ice. But anyway, I got their orders. I'm about to go to the store. Now, I know in my mind, it's after 10 o'clock. That's how long we've been playing cards and jokes and having fun. We're going back and forth with the money, but we done got hungry, so we got to go get some tweaks. Now, I'm going to let them stay inside. I'm the oldest, so I got to go get the tweaks. Now, my mama, as long as we've been living in the project, always told us when we was coming up, don't never walk through the courtways to get to the other side of the project. Because all the stores, all the convenience stores, what y'all call a bodega, you know, in New York, all those corner stores and all of that, they on Martin Luther King. So mom's always told us, we living on Errata Street, walk to Liberty and walk down and get to Martin Luther King and then walk down to the store. Because the project store closed on Martin Luther King and Liberty. Blue Bayou on Martin Luther King and Ferret is closed. That leaves the 24-hour store open, which is my boy Mike, Jamal, Moody, my dudes at the 24-hour store on Martin Luther King and LaSalle, which is Raphael Street right now, John Raphael Street. But anyway, it was LaSalle at that time. Now, me being who I am, my mind frame is, man, I ain't no little boy. Moms used to tell me that as a youngin' coming up. So I feel like I'm grown now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to walk through the cold way. That's how I'm feeling. Which I ain't thinking about the foolishness of the project. Now I know it's rough in this project, especially walking through it. You're gonna see some stuff going on. Now, that middle court I told y'all about was called Struggle City. But that's where a lot of people got robbed, got shot. I mean, they used to go in that cold way and do all type of stuff in the hallways. I mean, if you had a girlfriend on Martin Luther King's side and you was on Claudio's side, you met in the middle court, hey, find your dark hallway, you know what's up. That's what transpired. But it's one big long building, but it's broke into 3 parts. One big long building, but it's broken into 3 parts. You got this section, and there's a ramp right here. You got the middle section, there's a ramp right here. You got the end section, there's the ramp, and the end part right here. You got 2 ramps. You got 2 ramps. You got a building here, and a building here. So you got to walk through one of those ramps. If you go through this ramp and go through the next ramp and the next cut, that's for wreck. Through this ramp and the next ramp and the next cut is LaSalle. So I got to go ramp, cut, Martin Luther King. Listen, there are 1, 2, 3 big lights, but the one in the middle is out, so it's real dark. The one on the end is all the way over here, and there's one on this end all the way over here. But you got a little light, but it's really dark in the middle court. So when I walk through the middle court, I see a lot of people down there on that end toward the end, closer to Ferret and Robinson. But toward this way, you really ain't got nobody on this end down here. I see one dude sitting on the porch. He got his hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? He just chilling on the porch. I see a lighter flick, so I'm assuming he's sitting down getting loaded. Me, I'm really counting my little change, trying to see what I'm gonna spend on buying my little brother and my little sister them tweaks and stuff. I put the money in my pocket. When I look up, dude coming toward me. But he ain't making no moves, he ain't looking stupid. I mean, he got his head down, but it's not all the way down. He got it like tilted, like, and I'm walking past him. When I get past him, he spin me around. He up the yard. What's up? Give me everything you got. Me, I got a problem. I never, and I hate to say this, and this is not cool. I mean, I probably wouldn't do it today, but back then, this was my problem for me. This was something I used to do that was real bad. I didn't cooperate with robbers. I didn't cooperate with the Jack Boys. You know, I probably would have got shot more times than I did if I was in, you know, different situations. But fortunately enough, I was in situations where I reached for the gun and I wouldn't get, you know, killed or something like that. But I'm talking to him, making conversation, and he talking to me. But as I'm getting him wrapped up in the conversation, I'm moving closer to him. As I'm moving closer to him, he in arm reach now. I reach out for the gun. He trying to pull it back. He pull it back hard. I go there with him. So we close to each other now. We face to face, but we tussling for the gun. You know, I'm trying to get it from him. He trying to stop me from getting it from him. Boom. Gun went off. When the gun go off, he take out running. I fall to the ground. I look at my shoe. When I look at my feet, I can see the hole through my feet. Definitely. No cap. I can see the hole in my shoe. I stood up and raised myself up. When I look down at it again, I can see the concrete ground through the hole that's in my foot. I just hollered, man, I used every curse word in the book. I couldn't believe I just had got shot. But I was in a lot of pain. And I thought about what I was gonna do. Because I'm discombobulated now. I'm tripping. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm like, man, what's to do? What's to do? Can't go to the store. I gotta turn back around and go inside. I gotta go to the crib. Try to get somebody to call 911. So I limped back to the house. When I left back to the house, my brothers, my sister, they come outside. Oh, Skip, you shot? You shot? My sister go to crying. My baby brother, he shedded a tear too. So now I'm trying to be strong because I'm the big brother. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I shed a little tear because they were crying. I shed a little tear because they were crying. Because I'm on some big boy stuff and I'm trying to be the big bro and trying to stay hard and not shed a tear. But when I seen them crying, I cried a little bit. But I'm like, come on, just call the ambulance. Get the house phone, call the ambulance, call 911, call the police to come out or whatever, call the ambulance. So the police came along with the ambulance. They asked me what happened. I said, man, somebody tried to rob me. I don't know who the dude is. He had a mask on. He took out running. Bop, 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 bop. So on and so forth. They brought me to the hospital. Now, understand, it was kind of cool at this time. I got shot in October. It was so bad, I didn't have surgery until June. I don't know what that boy hit me with, because the bullet went straight through. It hit and went wherever it went. But that hole was so big in my foot. This is what they had to do. They had to cut my hip, cut in my hip, take bone from my hip, and put in my foot. So they created, where that bullet took that bone out, they had to set that bone from my hip inside that and put wires and like these little silver rods inside it to keep it together. They put a plate on top of it with 4 big screws in it and took a drill and drilled in that bone inside my foot. I was knocked out for the surgery though, but they let me see the video of my surgery after I was done. They laced me back up. They gave me a special shoe though. They gave me a special concrete shoe that was flat and hard, but the rest of it was made like a regular tennis shoe, but the bottom of it was hard as concrete. It was a concrete slab bottom. That's what they gave me at Charity Hospital. I had to wear that for 8 months because they didn't want me bending my feet. They didn't want me bending it at all. So I had to wear that for a while. And once I got out of it, I was good. I was good to go. So I didn't think I was going to be able to play basketball again because I love to play basketball. But after working out and rehabbing and working my foot back, I was good. The only problem is when I go into certain department stores and I step in there sometime, that plate will make the security things go off. You know, when the people be walking out of the store stealing. Yeah, sometimes I play games. When they got a officer in there, undercover, or somebody just trying to be an employee of the month, trying to be on your trail, trying to follow you, yeah, they trying to get that plaque, that Walgreens gift card. They just on your back for nothing. You about to spend your bread, but they on your back. I'll play with them on purpose. I'll stick my feet through the little beep, 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 and make them lose their mind and then turn around like ain't nothing happening. But yeah, though, man. Listen, I'm laughing now, bro, but I promise y'all, I was hollering. I was hollering. I told y'all before, bullets burn, man. It be the gunpowder on the bullet, and when it hits your raw meat, your raw body, it burns, bro. Real talk, it burns. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If you're ever in a situation and someone is robbing you or trying to jack you, give it up, bro. Don't try to be a hero. Don't try to be a knucklehead like I used to be. Give it up, let it go, because there's more to life, especially your life. It's more important than those few things or those few trinkets that they might take from you. You hear me? So, yeah, you got to think better than that. Me, I was just a loose cannon at the time and I ain't care. But anyway, I thank God I'm still here. Glad y'all enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed y'all. I'm going to hit y'all with some more stuff, bro. Like I said, I'm going to get it more intense for y'all. I think the next one I'm going to hit y'all with, I'm thinking about hitting y'all with, is the time that I met and had a conversation with Soldier Slim. I think that might be my next one. So y'all might want to stay tuned. I might do that one. I might do another one. But Rippa, a.k.a. Skip out the Melph, signing off. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.